Hello everyone. This is another cross section number 6 that I have taken in the lecture series of cross section. This is also an interesting cross section. So, in this cross section, how we are starting? First, we will go with igneous rocks and the faults that are created. Okay. So, if I look at the igneous rock here, one igneous rock and here one igneous rock. In between these two, C is cutting the N. C is cutting the N. Okay. So it means, and if you are confused or unable to understand here, you can go to this spot. Okay. C is younger because it is coming above the surface as a volcano, but here it is not going up beyond intruding into bed B. So it means bed B is deposited after the intrusion of N. So from that we can say that N is older, C is younger. Okay. Now if we look at this igneous rock, okay, so it means this one is much older than these two. Okay, up to this, and it is uh, eroded by here, which we called as unconformity. Okay, so up to that we can say that I is the older one and then C is a younger one. Okay. Now coming back, then we have to select other thing. Okay. So then I'm going with this false. Here one fault is given and here one fault is present. Okay. If I look at this fault is cutting up to J, but this fault only cut these lower beds P, E, F, and D, not cutting O, M, J. But this fault cutting O, M, J also. It means this fault is older and this fault is younger. Okay, here it is not giving any name, so I'm giving the name X here. Okay, X. So up to that we can understand the things. Okay, so now how we can decide which one is the older one. Okay, okay. Now we are comparing the thing lithologies with the other thing. Okay, if I look below, if I look below L, okay, if I look below L, okay, all the beds are folded and this fall took place, and this grenade also took place below the L. It means this process of formation is the earliest process of formation. Okay, and there is breakage after this. Okay, because here we are getting the erosional surface that is represented by L. Okay, so the older bed is P. Within the core the older beds are present, so core is here. So older bed is why I'm considering granite as anchor. I will tell you. Okay, P, E, F, and D. Okay, the other names are given. No, so older one is marking older to younger. Okay, P, E, F, D. As the beds are more, but they are just giving this much name. Okay, so I will also go with the same. Okay, after the deposition of PEFD in a basin, then folding and faulting took place. Okay, I put folding and faulting as older than the igneous intrusion because igneous intrusion need a weak zone. Okay, and one more thing that this fault is cutting this granite and displays this granite. So this fault is younger. Okay, in this way we can say that from this granite this fault is younger. Okay, this H fault is younger. Okay, but this X fault is older. Then folding and faulting. Faulting, which one? X. And what kind of fault it is? If we look at this, this is representing a normal fault. Okay, this block is going down and this block is going up. So it is a normal fault. Okay. Now, after this fault, there is an intrusion took place. This intrusion I took place because intrusion need a weak zone and these faults are providing that weak zone. Okay. After the intrusion of I, then the whole basin is uplift and erosion took place. Okay, and there is an unconformity. Okay, unconformity which one? L. What kind of unconformity it is? If I look at this part, okay, uh, this part, the angular words are coming against the horizontal words, so it is an angular unconformity. Okay. Here igneous beds are coming against the igneous intrusion is coming against the sedimentary bed. So what kind of geometry? Just answer in the comment box. Okay. Now after the unconformity, okay, there is a deposition of sequence of bed OMJ. OMJ. Okay. Above bed K, G, B are also deposited horizontally, but there is a break in sediment here. How we can mark this unconformity? Because if we look at this side, we are getting a fault. Okay, and this thickness of this bed J is more in this side and this side it is very less. Okay, so it means this block is going up and this block is going down, so it is a which kind of fault? Reverse fault. Okay, so it means after that again the basin is submerged and OMJ beds are deposit. Okay, after that this reverse fault, after that faulting took place. Okay, after that faulting name H, and it is a reverse fault. Okay, it is a reverse fault. After that reverse fault, because this fault is not extending in the above layer of rock. Okay, so that's why it is older than the A. Okay, in the same way, okay, here also. Okay, now after that erosion, again the beds are exposed and erosion took place, and we get unconformity A. Now this unconformity is between sedimentary sediment and upper beds and lower beds are horizontal in nature. What kind of unconformity it is? Mention in the comment box. Okay, above bed and lower beds are sedimentary, and both are horizontal. Okay. Now, after the deposition of A, okay, there is again deposition of bed K and G. Why I not considering B in the same sequence? Because this intrusion N is intruded here, eroded here. Okay, it is not extending in the. It is not cutting the above bed B. Okay, so it means there is one more unconformity. It might be a local. That's why they are not putting the name here or regional. So I'm giving the name here. Okay. Okay, this is unconformity that is present. Okay, so I put a name Z here. Okay, now after that K and G will deposit in the basin. Again basin is submerged. Okay, G, then this intrusion N took place. Okay, before that erosion unconformity. Okay, then N. Okay, that is a intrusion. Okay, above that intrusion, then again the whole basin is uplift and erosion took place, and then there is an conformity Z. It is again within the sedimentary and sedimentary. So mention in the comment box. Okay. After that, B will deposit, and that whole sequence is intruded by C. Means it is cutting the all beds. So it is the youngest one. Okay. Then C intrusion is the youngest one. Okay. We consider it as a dike because it is a okay. So here it is oldest and this is youngest. We are using this principle, okay, and mostly we are using this cross-cutting relationship where it helps a lot. Okay. Oh, in the comparative exam, okay, mostly the cross-cutting relationship help to identify the uh, you know to interpret the cross section. Okay. uh, Hope you like this video, and this will helpful for you. Try to share this video with your friends so that you will discuss with each other and being good expert in the subject. Thank you.